I do. I remember it being awful. It was something at my grandparents' house, and it was actually out of a really nice coffee maker. It was a Bunn coffee maker. I think it was the white can with the black letters, and it just said, literally just said coffee. Probably came from the army base where my grandmother and grandfather did their shopping.
Yes, it was an espresso, and my buddy was like, "Here, try this espresso." I was like, "Okay, like it can't be that bad." And you know how espresso is, it's really strong, really bold taste. I remember taking a sip and I almost spit it out immediately. But now I go home and I drink 3-4 espressos after work now. I love it.
It was at the Sylvania restaurant, which is now out of business, but it was like maybe when I was 7 or 9. And it was right after a whole big function. My cousin and I were like the stars of the show, and he got a cup of coffee, so I got a cup of coffee. Never had a cup of coffee before, and it was just like, this regular old truck stop diner kind of coffee. And we put so much sugar and so much French vanilla cream in it that it was essentially milk at the end of it.
Ever had was probably some janky Folgers. I think it was like the French dark roast my parents used to get.
Oh my gosh. Probably way too early. I think I was in maybe elementary school, maybe middle school, but we were a Starbucks house. And Pete's, Major Dickinson's blend.
Actually, a sip from my grandfather's cup. He had given me a chocolate chip cookie and said, "Here, dip it in." And it was fantastic. And then I took a sip as a small kid and thought it was terrible.
First cup of coffee I ever had was probably something from Dunkin' Donuts that I stole from my mom. She had a cup out and I tried it and that was it.
Oh, it was horrible. It was my mom's Sanka. She used to just make instant coffee when I was a kid, and I snatched it off the kitchen table and thought, what is this stuff?
Honestly, I didn't start drinking coffee until I was in college because I needed a little jolt before my class.
When I was younger, my parents had coffee at the table for breakfast, and it smelled amazing, and I thought I would really, really like it. But 7-year-old me did not know that coffee was very bitter to me without sugar or creamer in it. So I took a sip of it and hated it immediately.